Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leora and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be another video in makeup releases, yay or nay, buy or buy, going on the wish list or not. And yeah, I have quite a list that we want to talk about, a lot of foundations today or updates on foundations, so that is actually very exciting. Also, besides eyeshadow palettes, anyway, that is my most favorite thing. But before we do that, very noisy jewelry. Before we do that, I just quickly need to give you a 2-minute update on what has been happening. If you're following me on social media and you have seen me posting, I cannot upload videos anymore, panic, devastation, everything. And then half a day later, I say, it's all solved. So because these videos are the only videos that are actually real-time videos that I'm filming them 2 days before you see them. So this is the only thing that where I can actually give updates that what is happening right now, because everything else is pre-filmed. So let me just tell you that from one day to the next, the computer that I was editing on it didn't work anymore. I couldn't edit anything. It lagged like crazy. I could not work on it anymore. I tried for 2 days to restart and to do defragmentation or something like this. I have no idea. I know next to nothing about computers. I just know how to turn them on and basically hope they turn off by themselves. So, but I had people to help me and nobody could solve it. The program is okay, but the computer itself is already too old and it could not handle this heavy weight of editing, because you need a strong computer to do that. So, I was totally distraught. I have so much pre-filmed and I was like, no, this can't happen. And I was freaking out, but I could also not buy a new one. So to make a long story short, I managed to, from a very, very wonderful person, just borrow a computer and just give it a shot if my editing software is working there. So I gave it a shot, it's working, and this beautiful person, he said to me, keep that laptop for now till you have a new computer, which is hopefully going to be within the next 2 weeks or something, till we have set everything up, and then life will get a little bit, back to normal. But that was the whole story behind this, that we really didn't know what was going to happen, and I had prepared myself to be offline for at least 2 weeks. So I'm super, super grateful to that person and also to God and to everybody who was so supportive, and you sent your happy vibes to me, and you were so loving. Thank you so much. And yeah, with all of that being said, I should also do my whole thing about this video, which is going to be, of course, inspired by Samantha March, who has created this whole series. So you find everything that you need to know, my sources and Samantha March's contact and my makeup and everything I'm talking about in the description box. And now we can finally go and talk about some makeup. So let me just go to the side. And of course I have to warn you again that my family is home. So there might be some discussion on in the background, toys being dropped, some potty emergencies, something like that. So we have to, ride on the wave. All right, so let's go into it. And actually the last thing I added to my list here on Instagram, I just added this 2 minutes ago, and because of all the drama that has been going on with my computer situation in the last 2 days, when I usually compile everything that I want to talk about and also, get informed about the things, this has been... it has been such a mess. So I have a lot of things here in my file, but I am a little bit not as prepared as I usually am. So let's see. Okay, please cut me some slack here. All right, so the first thing, I just saw that now, and that is from Mooney Pie Cosmetics. Mooney Pie Cosmetics is a UK-based indie brand, and they're cruelty-free, and they're coming out with 4 palettes that are inspired by cocktails. So there is a purple one, a bluish one, like a neutral brown one, and then a green one, and they are inspired by, as I said, cocktails. One is Blue Lagoon, one is Purple Rain, one is Sour Apple, and one is Tequila Sunrise. So now I am not into cocktails at all. Like the biggest thing that I drink is like a glass of wine or something. But I think it is a very, very nice idea, and the execution is also very nice. I love that. I love that so much when brands come out with these monochromatic palettes. And you know what? Didn't I say that months ago that if I were to come out with my perfect palette, it would just be a series? Told you, there will be noise. I would come out with a series of monochromatic palettes. That would be my thing that I would come out with. And here we go, wonderfully made. I love it. They will retail for the prices in pounds. It's £14.50. So I guess it's something like $20. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Yeah, and they look really, really nice. I'm super, super up for this. Really beautiful. Okay, next thing I wanted to show you is a sneak peek from Stila. And Stila is coming out with a Chic fluid and coverage featherlight, what? Featherweight feel nutrient infused fluid foundation. that was hard. Yeah, long sentences, it's hard. Anyway, so this is a sneak peek. They say here you have to shake it to activate it, and more, they'll update us when we are supposed to know more. Right now we don't know more. This is how it's gonna look. That's the only picture I have right now. And yeah, so that's a Hide and Chic fluid foundation. All right. Okay, next thing is another foundation, and that is from, let me check, this is from Pat McGrath, and this is going to be the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is going to be a satin finish, sheer to medium, but buildable coverage for fresh, natural looking skin. And it is self-setting, and it has a serum-like feel and a diamond powder to diffuse light. So I guess it's going to have this Instagram finish, you know, which is nice. I like that. And I like that it's not matte. And there's going to be five color families, sort of. It's going to be deep, medium, light, and light. I think it is very well done. I think you don't need 100 foundation shades. I think if you do it like this, people are going to be happy, or at least some people will be happy, because there are always people who are unhappy about everything. Yeah, and this is gonna, do I have a price here? Wait, do I have a price? Yeah, I have a price, unfortunately. Okay, so there are going to be 36 shades. It's going to be $68 for one bottle. Listen, girls, I'm going through a bottle of foundation probably in like 1.5 weeks. That would be so... I would not be able to afford food anymore for my family. That is crazy. $68 for 35 milliliters, this is crazy. Anyway, I don't know. All right, so then there's a setting powder that goes with that, which is $55. And there's a primer that is hydrating and whatever, pure gold, which is $60. And there are 2 face brushes, a foundation brush for $55 and a powder brush for $58. This hurts me. Wow, I cannot take it. It's too much money. It's too much money. Like, I can't. All right, we have to move on, otherwise I'm gonna like have a panic attack or something. So a Beauty Blender came out with something super exciting, and no, it is not another color of a Beauty Blender sponge. It is actually brushes, and that is, as far as I know, the first time Beauty Blender has come out with brushes. And they are sort of special because I think on 3 of them they have like this metal thing on the bottom, which looks really, really weird, but they say one can like cool it down in the fridge, I guess, and then you can use that to like against puffy eyes and whatever. So for me, this is a gimmick. I don't need this, but just wanted to show you because apparently it is very special for Beauty Blender to come out with a brush set. All right, I cannot tell you, is it good brushes, is it not? I really have no idea. All right, then I wanted to update you on Dose of Colors. We have spoken about Dose of Colors last week, that they're coming out with their foundation. And I had only one picture of one glass bottle of foundation that was just a very light shade. I knew there would be 42 shades, but there was no picture of it. So now I have a picture of the whole range, and I just wanted to show that to you, to update you. And I think this also looks really, really nice. The whole shade range, I think, is absolutely well done. So just wanted to update you on that one. There are 6 shade categories, and there are 7 shades per category. So the categories are fair, light, light, medium, medium tan, dark, and deep, and each one is $36. Yeah. All right. You know, I'll never have stuff like this. I know that I never have stuff like this because I'm using my foundation. Like, I'm using a lot of foundation. It's not like I'm caking it on. I don't think I ever look cakey, but you know, I'm doing the whole, like, the cleavage and everything. And because, you know, honestly, just on a tangent here, when I see YouTubers just to do their foundation till here, I just want to go like, that is so unprofessional. Anyway, your face ends where your clothes start. You know, that's like the first thing you learn in the makeup school. So I don't know. Anyway, next thing I wanted to tell you is about Colourpop, or a sister brand of Colourpop that has just been released, sort of, or started or created, which is called this is called Body by Soul, Body by Soul, yes, Body by Soul. It's a sister brand to Colourpop Cosmetics, and as far as I know, if you go on the Colourpop website, you can also order Body by Soul through that website, and in one shipment and in one bill, as far as I know. So they're coming out with these body oils, shimmering body oils, and they will retail for $15 each. There are 5 different shades: a soft gold, a platinum, a warm gold, and a bronze. Then there will also be a body brush for $12, and you can have the full collection, which includes the brush and all 4 oils, for $58. So I think this is really nice because if I remember right, a couple months ago or weeks ago, was it Anastasia Beverly Hills? I think so. She came out with this body oil, and it was like $68 or something like this. Like a crazy amount for a body oil. Also like a shimmery kind of a body oil. And I have to say that all of this does not make sense for me personally, because I never show anything like big of my body that I could wear something like this and would have any benefit from it. But I want to show you because maybe you do. And $15 for a body oil is way more reasonable than 60 plus. So that is that from a body to, I forgot already how it's called. I need to get used to that name first. That is gonna be Body by Soul. By Soul. Yeah. So anyway, okay, next thing is also from Colourpop, and that is a celebration of the National Ice Cream Month. I had no idea that there is a National Ice Cream Month. Really? So it's a collaboration between Colourpop and, wait, Halo Top. What is that? Halo Top Creamery. No idea. Never heard of that. It's probably because I don't live in America. Yeah, and I don't eat ice cream. So I don't know, but so these are like really ice cream shady kind of super shock pigments. They come in duos, and they are also ice cream scented. Okay, so there's one that is a birthday cake theme, then the other one is strawberry, the other one is a mint chip, and the other one is a rainbow swirl. Each pint, what is a pint? Is that these cups, I guess, is $12, or you can get all 4 for $40. As far as I remember now, this was limited edition, but I'm not 100% sure. So just putting it out there, it might be. Not sure. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is from Bombshell Cosmetica, and they are collaborating with Mary Jane Beauty. Let me just check who that is. She is, what is she? I don't know. I don't know. There is no information here about her. Wow, she has cannabis-inspired cosmetics. I don't know if I should even talk about this now. but I just wanted to show you the palette because it's beautiful. Now I'm again in the situation, can I talk about this, can I not talk about this, because I'm not promoting drugs or anything like this. I'm now just talking about the colors, and let's just leave it at that, okay? So these are the colors of the palette that they are revealing now, and this is the Mystic Unicorn palette. It's a little bit hard for me to see honestly right now what the shape of the palette will be, because it looks like it might be like unicorn shaped, but it could also be just a square, and I don't know, it is not very clear, that picture, but the shade range or the shades that they have shown us so far look absolutely beautiful. It's like a range between greens and blues and purples and pinks, and I think this is absolutely stunningly beautiful. So this palette is going to come soon, and more I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know the price. Very loud traffic. Really sorry for all those interruptions. It is really terrible. You know, that is my reason why I used to film during the night, because I don't have all these interruptions. It is so distracting and so annoying. Anyway, you know, there is the blessing of the just peace of the night, you know, when everybody else is sleeping and just Leora is awake. All right, so next thing is from Sydney Grace, and they are coming out with those eyeshadows that are part of the Christmas in July sale. I love this. This is so beautiful. I want all of them, honestly. I want them all. This is so sad, because I just, you know, I will not be able to buy anything. If I have to really buy a new computer now, I will not be able to buy anything for the longest time, which makes me feel like I'm going to die, really. You know, because makeup is my life. I love it. I want to have it all. I want to try it all. And now it looks like... All right, so this is Sydney Grace. And it's really, really beautiful. And there are, wait, what are they saying here? Lip creams are also coming, setting powder, multi-chromes, and more launching from July 21st till 28th. So there's going to be more. There's going to be more, and I'm going to update you, of course, next week on what else is coming. Okay, next thing is from Looxi, and she has just dropped 6 more shadows, which are super, super beautiful, and they retail for $2.50, which is a very, very good price. I love the purple, and I love the green, and I love that pink. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, you can have all 6 of them for $15, and I don't know, was that limited edition? Am I mixing up stuff now? I don't know. But anyway, this is really, really beautiful. Love it. Would love to have it too. I just want everything. All right. Good. Next thing, the Chrismetic Apex. Right. So they are coming out with these 3 palettes. It's the Vertex palette, the Climax palette, and the Pinnacle palette. Okay, so they're basically rainbow palettes, more or less, like glorified rainbow palettes. I'm not too crazy. It's not like it's bad or anything. It's good. I think it is maybe a little bit too little for me. You know, throw another 20 colors in and make the palette bigger and maybe the pans smaller, then that would be perfect for me. Actually, you remember the JC Cosmetics palette that we looked at last time, the #besties palette? I have seen this palette roasted so badly, and I had been so excited about this palette. That was one of my highlights last week. So I don't know, I seem to be very lonely in the beauty community, but that's what it's gonna be. All right, then we have Do Color. Do Color is a brand that I have just found this last week. So they are coming out, or they're sneak peeking sort of a collection that is coming up, and it looks like it's going to be a collection of monochromatic palettes, in the sense of those palettes that Colourpop just did with all their monochromatic palettes. So now they are showing us a blue palette, which looks like this, and also a very nice green and yellow palette, which looks like this. And I must say, I love it. I love them. I wonder what else they're gonna come out with. This is super, super interesting to me. It looks like though there is also a pressed glitter, at least one in the blue palette. It might be even 2 pressed glitters. That is always, yeah, for a lot of people that is an issue. For me, you know, 1 shade in the palette, you know, Colourpop does that too. They also have sometimes pressed glitters in the palette. So I cannot, you know, blame one brand and not blame the other brand. So in general, I don't like it too much if there are pressed glitters in the palette, but can I live with it? Yes, if it's not more than 1 shade. So I think they look really, really nice. Would love to try them. Would love to try them. I don't have any prices, so I can't really tell you. And I'm sure there's going to be more because they say it is a collection coming. So, all right, so this is Dew Color. Then there is a very, very absolutely super stunning, exciting release from Tarte. And yeah, it's a collaboration with Whitney Simmons, and apparently I don't know who she is. I just know from the pictures and from her Instagram that she's some kind of fitness guru kind of a person, and she's coming out in collaboration with Tarte with this palette, which is amazing. It's a 8 shade warm toned eye and cheek palette, and I think a lipstick. It's a lipstick and a mascara. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there are people who really like this. I don't see more than maximum 2 looks in this palette, and I guess there are people who like that, who want exactly that and don't need anything else, and God bless you, really, from all of my heart, but for me it's not. No. All right, next thing is super exciting though, and this is from Menagerie Cosmetics, and they had sneak peeked and we spoke here about this too, the Violet Ink palette, and this is how it looks. It has come out now and it is available for pre-order, and I so want to have this. It retails for $20, has 6 shades. It looks like there will be 2 shimmers in this and the rest is going to be mattes, I think. And they're also launching the Whale Song palettes, shadows as singles. So anyway, they're so pretty. I love this so much, and that is another thing that I will probably never have, which is so sad. Anyway, Menagerie Cosmetics is so high on my list of trying because I love all of their palettes and I don't own any one of them, anything of them, anything. Anyway, maybe one day if I'm really, really blessed and lucky. Okay, next thing is from OPV Beauty, and they're coming out with the Tropical Dreams. I think is it? Yeah, Tropical Dreams palette, and I love this one. It is sort of, you know, it is a little bit subdued and murky. It is not super bright, but I love this color concept with a little bit of green and a little bit of blues and like darker murky blues and then a little bit of terracotta and a little bit of neutrals. It gives you everything. I love this one. It's super beautiful. OPV, I think is it? I think it's UK based. I know that they're available on Beauty Bay. I have had palettes from them in my shopping cart so many times. I really, really want to try OPV Beauty. I was also eyeing the Spotlight palette that came out earlier this year, which was also really beautiful. It retails for $30. Yeah, I need a computer, so I cannot buy makeup, which is so sad. OPV Beauty, please. Do some charity and send this to me because I want to try this. Anyway, good. So this is what is it? OPV, sorry, OPV Beauty. Super beautiful, the Tropical Dreams palette. It's wonderful. Okay, next thing is from OPV Cosmetics, and they're coming out with this little bundle set, or the collection, which is going to be a face palette. They call it the Island Time palette, which retails for $49. It has liquid to baked blushes and highlighters. And then they also have a blush compact that you see like on the bottom there. And then they also have 5 flexy, slick, new shades of lip cream shine, blah, blah. What is all this? These descriptions are just too hard for me. For someone who is not a native English speaker, it's too hard. So please cut me some slack here. Flexi Slick 5 new shades lip cream shine. Well, that's not even a sentence. Please, people. $19 each. Okay, wow. I need to relax. Okay, next thing that I'm so insulted. I'm so insulted is BH Cosmetics. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm wearing BH Cosmetics today. I like BH Cosmetics. This is the Color Festival. Wait, what is it? Is it the Color Festival? Yeah, Color Festival palette from BH Cosmetics. I like it. It's nice. It's half colorful, half neutral. It's nice. You can work with it. Beautiful. Okay, so now they're coming out with the next one of the Zodiac sign series, and now the part why I'm personally affected is that this is Leo and I'm Leo. Personally, I do not believe in any of this. It doesn't mean really anything to me, but this doesn't look like Leo. Really? Does that look like the aura? I don't think it looks like the aura. It is a neutral palette with a puff of blue, but not even done well, because there is no... There are two mattes in this palette, and they are both so light you cannot do any smoked out look, and I don't know who made this palette. It is so not well done. I don't understand. Then at least have like one dark chocolatey brown matte or something, so you can actually do something with this palette. I don't understand who needs so many shimmers. I don't know. 9 fire sign inspired shades with sun-kissed neutrals, fiery metallics, and a baked highlighter for a radiant glow. Okay, so I don't believe in all of this Zodiac stuff. I think it is a very interesting concept for doing palettes and stuff like that. I like that. I personally don't believe in it, but I do understand, like, if people want to believe in it, fine. If people want to hug trees and think that is their salvation, then, you know, everybody should do whatever. I personally don't, and I'm free to not believe that. But this does not look like Leo. This just looks like someone coughed up a palette randomly. So I don't know. No, not for me. Next thing though that is really, really beautiful is from MB Boutique, and she came out with a brand new holographic highlighter palette, which looks like this. So I only have a video right here, and I'm gonna take screenshots hopefully and try to include that here. So she has 15 shades in there. They are holographic, and they're in like a constant shift in lighting, which is super interesting to me, I think, for me. Let me just read this for you. These colors have an invisible white base and make a complete shift from one color to the other. These highlighters are not subtle, and they stand out and can be seen from far away. And I'm just giving you a few examples of what is there. So there is one that shifts from purple to red to blue. Then there is one that shifts from a sparkly blue to a green. Then a grass green to a purple. Then a super sparkle red to orange. Then an orange to purple. A purple to blue. A copper to gold, and a purple red to blue, then a turquoise to blue. I think this is super, super stunning to have all of this in one palette. She does not put prices there. It's probably a very wise decision, but you can find it on her Etsy, and I think it looks really, really stunning. Okay, are we getting there? Okay, so there is one more thing that is there more? There's a little bit more, 2 more things I think that I want to mention, and the first one of them is from Anya Beauty, or Anya. In German we would say Anya Beauty. So this is what it is, and it's gonna be the Rise and Shine palette. Yeah, so this is how it looks, and I also have swatches that I'm gonna include here. The swatches look actually really nice, but there are, as far as it looks here, there's going to be like 3 or even 4 pressed glitters in the palette, which I'm not crazy about. The color story I think is okay, is nice. Yeah, so that is what it is. I don't have a price, I don't think, but that is Anya Cosmetics, or Anya Beauty Cosmetics. Okay, so the last thing is actually always the first thing that I did add to my folder here on Instagram because I had to. So this is Glamlight. You remember last time when I spoke about those sneak peeks, those swatches that Glamlight sneak peeked about an upcoming palette, and I said I hope they don't include it in any palette that is like a sushi palette or whatever. So I want to say they did not include it in a sushi palette, but they did include it in this. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that amazing? So apparently Glamlight had boasted the whole time now that there's something coming that has never been done before and it is super special, and they just cannot sneak peek anything more than those swatches because they don't want anyone to copy this, you know. Nobody should need to copy this. I just don't understand Glamlight. I don't think we'll ever be friends, and I'm so sad about this because I've heard that Glamlight eyeshadow quality is top notch. So I'm sad about this, but I cannot possibly see myself buying something like this. Can't it just be a normal palette? Can't it just be a normal palette? I don't get it. So this is the paint palette from Glamlight, the most iconic and revolutionary palette of our generation. This is what they write themselves on their Instagram. We have spent the past 18 months developing and perfecting one of the highest pigmented formulas on earth. Paint palette contains 18 of the most versatile shades meticulously created for a true artist. We pushed the limits of creativity and innovation to create an experience that we've never done before. No expense was spared in the creation of this masterpiece. It is the most detailed palette we have ever created. Each palette will come in its own luxury PR box, which includes the perfect blending brush. Paint palette includes 12 intensely pigmented mattes, 5 ultra dazzling shimmers, and 1 amazing white gold duochrome perfect for highlighting inner corners. It's $45. It's available for pre-order, and I'm totally exhausted. I just cannot. It's absolutely revolutionary. Like rainbow palette. You have to work 18 months on that one. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done. This is gonna be. Whew. Let me just look what was my favorite this week. I think I must say it's gonna be the Bombshell Cosmetics and Mary Jane Beauty unicorn, what was it called? The Mystic Unicorn palette, which looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know, that according to the name, I don't think there is any marijuana or drug thing behind this, just that person that Bombshell Cosmetica collaborates with apparently stands for that. So I don't know. The palette itself looks nice. What can I say? It looks really, really beautiful. This is going to be one highlight of my week. Then, of course, the Sydney Grace singles that I showed you, very, very beautiful. The Looxi Beauty singles, amazing, super beautiful with an unbeatable price. Then the Do Color palettes, the green one and the blue one, and I'm very excited to see what else there's going to be. And OPV Beauty, what was it called? The Tropical Dreams palette. Then of course Menagerie Cosmetics, the Violet Ink palette. Oh man, there is no end to this. And MB Boutique, the highlighter palette. I just cannot handle. I'd much rather have a couple of weeks of real just big fails, so I don't need to go through the anxiety of knowing that I'm not gonna have any of this. It really breaks my heart because this is like my babies that are calling out to me and they say, Leora, come get me, you know? So anyway, so those are my highlights. Let me know what you liked this week and what you didn't like and what your thoughts are. I would really, really like to know. And again, I want to thank you for your support through my trying time these last days. Whoever sent me messages and was so sweet to me, thank you so much. And it looks like I'm gonna see you tomorrow for a video, which is amazing. I'm so thankful that I'm gonna be able to put videos out the way it should be and the way I want it to be. So with all of that being said, go ahead and sparkle. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you here for my next video. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. Of course, why shouldn't you? Please, please feel free to join. And this is it. I love you so much, and I see you here next time. Hugs and kisses. Bye.